former New York City Assistant Commissioner of Health. Welcome to the show once again, Dr. Gounder. I want to talk about the numbers we're seeing on our screens right now. Although we're seeing cases and hospitalizations drop right now, there's so much we don't know yet about these variants, and the fact is they may not all be coming from overseas. We don't know. Listen to something Dr. Chris Purnell had to say.
Assassinate your character.
Okay, so I think we're having some trouble finding that sound, but basically she was saying because in the U.S. there isn't a good sequencing system, there could be all these other variants in the U.S. that we don't even know about. So how much of all of this is a concern to you?
Because what?
Unfortunately, over the last decades, not just the last years, but really over decades, we have really underinvested in our public health system. So that includes laboratory systems, that includes tech systems, and that's what surveillance, this genomic surveillance relies on. It's a combination of high-tech laboratory capacity and tech capacity. And unfortunately, we have not invested in that. We have not been doing routine genomic surveillance. Countries like the UK have been, and that's part of the reason that they were able to keep a better eye on the situation, to be aware of when these variants emerged. It is certainly possible that we do have our own variants emerging here. We have one we know that emerged in Ohio, another in California, and there may be others yet. But without doing testing at scale, it's very hard to know.
And does all of this sort of increase the urgency right now with getting vaccinated?
I believe in that.
So we have a couple of variants that are of particular concern. You have one from the UK, which is certainly more transmissible, which means more transmission, more cases, more hospitalizations, more deaths. So that much we know about the UK variant for sure. It is possible it may also cause more severe disease and be deadly that way as well. There are two others that are also concerned, one from South Africa, one from Brazil, and those are concerning in part because they may evade the immune response that you get from natural infection and possibly also vaccination. The vaccines we have right now work very well against all of the variants, but there is a trend in the wrong direction with the Brazil and South Africa strains. And so it is a red flag that we need to be developing new vaccines. In the meantime, we absolutely need to be rolling out vaccines as quickly as possible and doubling down on the things that we know work, the mask wearing, the social distancing.
We heard a very troubling comment this morning from vaccine expert Michael Osterholm. Let's listen.
The fact is that the surge that is likely to occur with this new variant from England is going to happen in the next 6 to 14 weeks. And if we see that happen, which my 45 years in the trenches tell us we will, we are going to see something like we have not seen yet in this country.
He says we should be trying to get first shots into as many people as possible right now and not worry so much about second shots. Do you agree?
So Michael and I both served on the advisory board together, and this is something we debated extensively as a group over the last couple of months. You know, do you give just the first dose? Do you hold off on the second dose?
Why does I feel radiation?
Especially in light of the emergence of these
why
variants.
Is it that in a normal situation I feel radiation?
Based on the science that is
on my
currently
hips,
available,
on my back,
it is simply
on my
not
back,
possible
on
to
my arms,
recommend
on my shoulders.
a big delay
Why
in
is that?
the second dose. We
Why
don't
is
know
that when you do that?
how
Why is that when
long-lived
why is that
vaccination with the
okay, I'm
Moderna
just
and
saying,
Pfizer
extend to that.
vaccines would be
Why
with
is
only
that
one
you
dose.
feel you
And
don't abuse
especially with the
as
emergence
whether
of these
Trumpism
variants,
or as
that
either
are safe
Bidenism or
immune
whatever
responses,
ever?
the last
Why
thing we
is it
wanna
that
do
you
is
feel as a
confer
country
a weaker
you're not
partial immune
abusive
response that
to people like me in an
produce
unimbalanced
more
way?
variants through,
Why is that?
immune pressure?
Answer
So,
that. Why
you
is
know, in
that?
the absence
Why do
of
you
data,
feel like
it's
you don't
very
abuse
difficult
and
to
you
make
lie
that
through
kind
your
of
teeth
recommendation.
through the media and as the
Very
law
important
that you don't
perspective
abuse
there,
people
Dr.
like me?
Celine
Why is
Gounder.
that?
Great to have you on. Thank
Why
you.
is that?
Well, amid calls for Congresswoman Marjorie Taylor Greene's ouster from Congress, one Republican senator is demanding his party stand up to her controversial statements. But why aren't more Republicans following suit? Congresswoman Nancy Mace